Thursday, May 6, 2021, I posted 3,227 to the Anachronisms blog. It's called Why Fuss with Taxing the Rich when they've already been paid so generously. Remember those bank errors in your favor from the ever-timely and timeless board game from which we each and all learned the most hard-won lessons in life, love, and the pursuit of frivolity, materiality, and happiness? I'm speaking to you all, of course, about Monopoly, which should not be confused with Life, a similar game which has been around since around 1860 and on which Milton Bradley apparently also holds the monopoly. I might add, and you might be surprised to learn that Life, it turns out, is an older board game than Monopoly. That grand old game that serves as a comprehensive and brilliantly appropriate compendium of general educational relevance for most of us, and which was owned with exclusivity by the esteemed brothers Parker until they were in turn purchased by Hasbro in 1991. Needless to say, both families, the Parkers and the Bradleys, thanks especially to those particular monopolies or tycoons, are the richest of the very same planet upon which the unlucky remainder of us reside. And speaking of misfortune, back to those bank errors. Surely most of you can recall picking up one of those yellow cards, the ones in the community chest pile, only to joyously discover that your kind-hearted bank, bless the souls of each and all of its hardworking citizens, had made a boo-boo, and that you, a person who could certainly use an extra dollar or two, too, are the immediate recipient of the spoils collected from you by your financial institution given an accidental and human error. And aren't you lucky because they have caught said issue and are therefore promptly making amends by promptly paying you back, and with such pomp and general ado? Well, I have no idea if that actually ever happens, given my experience, and without doing any further research, and we're still talking about the game of Monopoly here, I myself can relate much more with errors or fees that are not in my favor. A prime example is drawing the card, as anyone might, and as you all most likely have on occasion, from the pile marked alluringly and expectantly chance, demanding that you pay poor tax of $15, which I can only assume is a ridiculously inaccurate number that in no way accounts for inflation. Poor tax, indeed. I'd hazard a hypothesis that a more redundant pair of words has yet to be combined. Lest you think that I am speaking from somewhere outside of my sphere of knowledge over here, let me just remind, as I love to do as often as it might come up, that I myself all but finished my studies toward an actual degree in chemistry before I switched majors to the more reliable dramatic arts. As Tax Day is soon upon us, and now we have a few fine words from we now have a few fine words from our sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the partners Clampets, Pittance, and Shrew with some helpful tax season hints for you. We'll be right back in just a jiffy.